Welcome back to the channel. My name is Ian McNaughton. Thank you for joining us. We're gonna try something new here on Speak Your Piece. I'm gonna do a new thing here, a new video series called Ian Reviews Sports, and it's just me reviewing sports. That's all it is. It's basically me just talking sports and reviewing them. Uh, Pretty much the first edition of this. It's not totally sports. But it's going to be Jermaine Cole's pro basketball debut in Africa with the Patriots basketball club in Rwanda. It's a really cool story. It's really fascinating. It's really interesting. In case you don't know, Jermaine Cole, better known as J. Cole, is a rapper from the U.S. He's 36 years old. He's had no pro basketball experience. Before, I think it was May 18th was his debut with Patriots basketball club. And now he's averaged 15 minutes, 16 minutes a night with Patriots BC in the BAL, the Basketball Africa League, subsidiary of the NBA. So we're going to review it. We're going to take a look at Jermaine Cole's performance so far. How good is it? What could he do to improve? And go from there. We might even throw in a little music review at the end because he came out with a new album this past week, the off season. I know the name of the album's the off season. I just can't remember when he released it because time doesn't mean anything to me. So let me give you a bit of the rundown on the stats so far. So in 2 games, Jermaine Cole has played 33 minutes, 25 seconds. He's got 3 points, 2 assists, 4 rebounds, a steal, a block, 2 fouls, 4 turnovers, and he's shooting 20% from the field. Not great stats, but again, you have to remember, he's a 36-year-old who has had no pro basketball experience before these 2 games with the Patriots basketball club. In his first game with the team, he had 17 minutes, 51 seconds of playing time. He got his 3 points, he got 2 assists, he's got 3 rebounds, and he had 3 turnovers, shot 1 for 3 from the field. So the first game was his best game. As the second game, he had 15 minutes of play, 15:34, excuse me, 1 rebound, 1 steal, 1 block, 2 personal fouls, a turnover, and was 0 for 2 from the field. So not much of a help offensively in the second game. Bit more of a defensive piece. He got a rebound, he got a steal, he got a block. You like to see that. But one thing I noticed quite a bit, or at least they've showed in the highlights, is that he did a wonderful job of closing down on blocks or raising his arms up as guys are about to shoot. He's trying to get in the way, trying to make it more difficult. There are guys who I'm sure 36-year-old in rec league who are playing at the YMCA who aren't even closing down on shooters. Like they're just gonna let them shoot. And this guy, he's trying to be a pro basketball player. He's trying to be there, act like he's being there, deserves to be there. So, doing that is appreciated, whether it's on threes or mid-rangers. You love to see that, the fact that he's still taking defense seriously. Shot hasn't been there. He missed a couple of 3-pointers. They weren't great. I think he airballed a couple of them. So there's some stuff that he needs to improve offensively shooting. His first buckets came on an offensive rebound on a putback, and it looked awkward. It didn't look quite right. But again, for what it's worth, he's a 36-year-old who's never played pro basketball before May 16th. Excuse me. I said May 18th earlier, but it's the 16th of May was his debut. So, I don't know if you're going to be expecting a whole lot here. I don't know if Jermaine Cole is really comparable to some of these pro basketball players, but he's showing that he can probably be a 7th, 8th man in the rotation for Patriots basketball club, which, I mean, it's something. You have to have your role. You have to have your place with the team. I'm interested to see where this goes for the rest of the season. He seems like he wants to keep playing. Like, he seems like he's enjoying it so far from what I can see on highlights. I haven't looked into press releases or social, so I don't know what they're saying online about him. But just watching highlights and just, trying to get the general vibe of having Jermaine Cole there, I think they just like having another guy and another body. And I don't think this is a publicity stunt. I think this is just someone who is looking to play basketball. He gets to play in Rwanda and the BAL, which is a really cool story on and what's happening there. His next game is May 22nd against the Union Sportive Monastrine. I don't think I said that right. Basketball team. We'll see how he does there. I'm excited to see what he would do on a Big Eats 5 stars review. I'd say he's probably like a 2-star basketball player, which is not nothing. Like 2 stars for what we've seen so far, it's not nothing. Like the dude's obviously got some talent. I think he's just probably adjusting to the team, figuring out system, figuring out structure, adjusting to Rwanda. Like I think there's a whole thing outside of basketball of being able to deal with the stuff outside of basketball, in your surroundings with your people and with like your new people that you're dealing with, the new organization you're with, the new country, new continent in some cases. So I think it's actually, quite cool that we see Jermaine Cole branching out and doing something different, trying something different, following a dream. At least, I'm sure everybody has that dream of being a pro basketball player. Why not follow a dream? I don't think he's a horrible player. I think he's just still adjusting. I think there's time and room for him to grow. His album, I wasn't a big fan of. I didn't think the album was great. I thought it was I give it like 2.5 stars out of 5. It's a couple of good songs. Amari, I think, was my favorite. There's a couple of decent songs at the beginning that I thought were all right. But then as the album progressed, there wasn't a banger or like a real hit that I'm used to with Jermaine Cole, or at least I didn't think so. And again, who am I to say? I'm not a expert on music by any means. I'm just speaking on my own personal opinion, and it probably doesn't mean a whole lot in terms of music. I'm not the guy you should be coming to for advice or opinions on music. But just personally, I thought the album was all right. I thought it was okay. I think the album has probably been better than his basketball playing career so far, but I think the basketball playing career has better opportunities to grow and get better. I'm interested to see what he does or how this goes for the rest of the season for him with Patriots Basketball Club. I think this could be quite exciting. We'll see. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel. All the viewership is greatly appreciated. All your support is greatly appreciated. And we'll make sure to do this again soon. I might do it for the Monaco Grand Prix. I think that's probably what I'll do it for, is another Ian Review Sports on the Monaco Grand Prix, maybe even the NASCAR race at COTA, the Circuit of the Americas in Austin this weekend. I might do it for that too. But we'll see. I like this idea of, something new, doing something different. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. Let me know if there's something you want me to review or you think I should review. And, can't wait to do this again. Thank you very much for watching. Peace out.